We lost, but I was happy that when we got down, we dealt with a little bit of adversity. Kayla Green obviously going out in the first half, and she's someone that we rely on to give us scoring and keep us settled during the game. She also plays the point guard for us, and we got down by 11 and was able to fight back. And under two was about a 1 minute game. We fell short, but going into that environment, against one of the perennial powers of this league and the type of defense they played, he put a lot of pressure on us. I was happy that we responded when we needed to respond, but not happy that we didn't come out with the outcome that we needed to. But as I said earlier with this group early in the year, it's going to be a process with them. We're getting better. Still don't think we're where we need to be, but we're getting close. Our non-conference schedule prepared us for that, and our success in the last two games, beating a top mid-major in Ohio and then beating one of the better Division IIs in the conference with Francis Marion. I knew we'd go up there with confidence, and we got off to a good start in the first quarter. Hampton got settled in, really put a lot of pressure on us. We didn't handle it, and then, like I said, the injury with Kayla. But in that situation, people have to step up. Whitney Martin stepped in for us, stepped up. Michelle Fitzgerald, who I still think is going to be a key piece to the success of this team this year. She's steady maturing in her role. I think we're moving in the right direction, but us coaches would like to speed the process up, and I'm just kind of waiting on things to start to turn the corner. She got hot late. I wish what happened in Francis Marion in the second half carried on into the first half of the Hampton game. It didn't, but she did show up, and she's still, again, trying to mature into her role and understand that every possession, every play, we need her at her best. The thing about it, and the two young people we're talking about right now are Sharnice Tyler and Alexis Lassier. First of all, they want it. They want to be the focal point. They want the ball in their hands. They want to make big plays, and that's what that's a lot in terms of a freshman and a sophomore, watching them and understanding that they want those things. And I'm real big on, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We won last year off of having a dominant inside presence that made shots for Dana Brown a lot easier, made shots for Kayla Green, Adriana Nazario, Christina Carter, the ladies on that team last year. And, I want that same formula this year. Obviously they've got to grow into it, and I think they will, by the time, definitely by conference, hopefully conference tournament, but hopefully earlier than that. But definitely happy with their progress right now. Coach Burgess, going into her second year, I got a tremendous amount of respect for her. She coached under David Six, and they share the same system, so we can expect a lot of ball pressure. We can expect them trying to pressure us and not let us run our offense. They've only won one game, but at conference time right now, they don't have a win or a loss. So for them, it's a game that can put them in first place. For us, it's a game that can push us further back in the standings. So we have to understand that, and obviously we're playing in front of our home crowd. We got to make sure that we show them that we're moving in terms of our progress into the team that we want to be. Well, they have the best rookie last year in Najee Pollard, who's a handful in itself. I think she's been the player of the week the last 2 weeks. We're going to have to try to figure out how to keep the ball out of her hands. She's versatile, where she can take you outside and in. They're going to mix up a lot of defenses. They're going to press us full court, so we got to be ready for that. We got to be engaged and understand how we're going to attack them. And their guard play, they have Micah Aldridge, who can really get hot, can knock down shots. We're going to have to really defend her. But my biggest thing is, like I said, Coach Burgess comes from the David Six coaching tree, so I know that she's going to have them prepared and ready. Fred, Coach Batch is a good friend of mine. He's got a great amount of respect for him, and I'm real happy in terms of watching him, even being in his 13th, 14th year at Maryland Eastern Shore, still becoming a better coach. They had one of the better records coming out of non-conference, so I had a chance to watch them play once against Virginia. They only lost by 10 points, and his kids are bought in to his system, and he has a pretty good point guard that we let get out of this area, and CeCe Bynum, who's the head, the engine, of that team. So it's going to be a very tough game, especially after playing Dale State on Saturday and having one day to get ready for them.